Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. October 1st came with a lot of its drama. There was a bit of celebration in Igbo Square. There's quite celebration in Igbo Square. But on the street of Abuja, there was protest going on. Buhari must go protest started in earnest with a lot of drama following it. And in some part of Nigeria, sit at home was sacrosanct. A lot of persons were thinking that in Ebonyi State, judging the fact that the governor have assured the people to go ahead and come out and have fun on October 1st, Independence Day, and of course in Imo State, one expected a lot of drama going on there. But as you can see, for some of the videos that were uploaded, you will notice that the sit at home was quite sacrosanct. Some guys actually took the street of furniture and they were playing football because the road was deserted. Okay, fast forward right now, a lot of things has happened in Anambra State, and fingers counter allegations were on running. But Ohaneze Ndigbo have been talking. Some has been for, some has been against. For some of us who don't have first insight, the truth is, Ohaneze Ndigbo have two fractions. The one that is led by Obiozo, Professor Obiozo. The one that is Izi Guzoro is the secretary. So you now find out that we actually have a situation in our hands. Some seem to be for the people, others seem to be for the government. Even in the sit at home, it was noticed that some of the Nigerian flag that was hoisted, some were brought down during the October 1st. You begin to see that actually, in reality, let's leave propaganda now. In reality, we actually have two governments. The government of those agitating for Biafra, and the government of Nigeria, whose governors are the chief security officer. Now, Ohaneze Ndigbo have said something very strong and striking against ESN, against Ipob, and they have saying this thing with every strength they got. But before we go into the newspaper to find out what it is they're saying, and I don't know if it's going to sit down with some persons, I'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you say bell notification icon. Please go ahead. Click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. While the Ohaneze Ndigbo worldwide, the youth wing has called on the leadership of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, to redeem itself from the report of what is going on in Igbo land by disbanding the Eastern Security Network, ESN, an armed group of the Ipob. That one sounds like future impossible tense, but we'll find out why I said so. Let's continue with the news. The acting national leader of the Ohaneze Youth Wing, Jones Omusonya, made this call in Owerri on Friday regarding the level of violence recorded since the formation of the group. He said, despite the denial by the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, of not being involved in what is going on, the situation leaves no doubt that the leadership of the indigenous people of Biafra has either lost control of the situation or some fifth columnists have hijacked the initiative and are now hiding under it the Biafran agitation to wreak havoc across the southeast. To start, to address the issue, the Ohaneze urged Ipob, that's the indigenous people of Biafra, to order their genuine members to be recruited to the official security outfit of the southeast, that's Ebubeagu. Okay. Ohaneze said, going by ongoing security breaches and undeniable cases of acts in the southeast, it has become unavoidable to make the following observations and demands. 1. Even though the perpetrators of these acts, terrible acts on southeast soil, have variously and unabashedly made it clear that they are advancing their ideologies and programs which were initially championed by the indigenous people of Biafra, the leadership of indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, has vehemently denied authorizing any of these mayhems, arsons, destructions, economic sabotage, and glaring activities that are not good being perpetrated across the southeast. 2. This situation leaves no doubt that the leadership of the indigenous people of Biafra, that is IPOB, has either lost control of the situation or some fifth columnists have hijacked the initiative and are now hiding under the Biafran agitation to wreak havoc across Southeast. It therefore becomes pertinent to invite the IPOB leadership to take steps towards quickly redeeming herself. Judging the fact that there are quite a lot at stake here, they're asking for. A lot of people will say the reason why I'm just, but let's quickly look at what Nigerians are saying. This one here is saying we all know the recent destructions of civilians like Mr. Queenie is to paint ESN black because they have been working pretty well in stopping Fulani herdsmen in the whole of Southeast. Now the federal government has sent their dogs to come and say it in words, but masses in the east are not fooled. If I know any ESN, I will just okay, but okay. This one says on there, okay, but let's I think a lot of things are being said here. But let's look at this. From one or two statements I've even read online here, you notice that some people are saying that ESN is helping to stop the Fulani herdsmen from totally taking over the southeast. Now they're saying that two things are involved. They're telling me, I don't know how possible it is to disband ESN. As in, when I mean ESN, I'm not referring to Ebubeagu security outfit, I'm referring to Eastern security outfits because both of them have the same acronym, ESN, ESN. Now, they created ESN out of necessity and you're telling them to disband it. And he said it's either they disband it and say let the genuine members move down to Ebubeagu. They take orders from IPOB. So, and now IPOB's ideology is definitely different from the ideologies of the chief security officers of Southeast, which means, two different ideologies. It just can't work. Even recruiting members of ESN into Ebubeagu, there will be fractions inside inside Ebubeagu. It won't work. At some point, they'll start fighting themselves. It won't work because at the point of creation, there was some talks that was given that spurred them on. So, and the prep talks may differ in both organizations. That's one. Two, I don't even see ESN joining Ebubeagu. They rather would disband themselves than joining Ebubeagu. But the way the ESN is even going is like they've made up their mind. But the second one he said that caught my attention was the fact that he's saying that maybe a fifth columnist have taken over. But I noticed a lot of statements online that some persons are saying each time they want to perpetrate something very bad, they use the name ESN. And I could also remember that in my powerful have said very soon they'll start printing out names of those or giving out names of those who have be using the name ESN to perpetrate evil, but they are actually not members. This is quite getting interesting. I definitely know at some point in my power is going to respond to this. Let's meet in my comment section, please, for us to take. Do have